Hey everybody, this is Luke from Billings Planner. These are 5 tips to make the most of your membership with Builders Exchange. So tip number 1, we're going to jump into it, is using the View Project Docs. So View Project Docs under the Documents when you're on the View Project Details is an easy way to jump in and look at the documents. You can use this preview sheet to jump in and quickly scan some files before you jump into the plan. That's how you can quickly navigate. This list is all of the documents on the project. You can see we have addenda 1 through 3. We've got some addenda plan pages, so that's one thing you want to watch for, is if plans change after the bid is issued, then you're going to see those under the addenda plans folder. You'll see the plan holders list if we have one, and then you can go in here and review the documents. So we're going to pull up the overall floor plan. Using the View Project Docs, you can go back to the list of documents by clicking on this button. You can go forward and back in the current folder, flipping through the sheets that you're looking at. You can zoom in and out using these buttons or icons, or you can use your scroll wheel to scroll forward to zoom in, scroll backwards to zoom out. Once you zoom in, if you hold down a left click, you can pan on the page. If you get lost on the page, you can reset your view by using this button. You can also zoom to 100%. by using that button. Once again, if you get lost, just click on the zoom out button. You can rotate the image. You can review the helpful hints. You can print the current drawing sheet, although there are better ways to print. But one thing that is kind of nice, let's say that you wanted to just print out a part of a plan page quickly. You could zoom in on this prep lab here. Once you get it zoomed in on your page, click on the print button, say print current view. This is a quick way to print out the current view. There is better ways to do batch printing, but that is one way. You could use the file downloader, download the files to PDF and batch print out of that. I think that'd be more efficient than using this. You can also download a file, so if you just need to quickly grab one, once again, using the web downloader, which we'll cover in the future, is going to be a more efficient way to download. Or if you're interested in going to the next step and not just using a viewer, but actually doing some estimating, you can check out QuickEye Estimator, which is linked here. All right, so that's really quickly how to use the View Project Docs. Pretty self-explanatory. You just go find the file you want to and then open the file up. This viewer does not require any software installation or browser add-ons or plugins. It just works. It works in Windows, Mac, mobile, everything. So, all right, that's View Project Docs. That's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is using the download files link to download files. So after you view them, you might need to download the files. So click on Download Files under the Documents area. You can choose to convert these files to PDF. That's what I'm going to do here. And then select the files that you want to download. I'm going to download all of the addenda plan pages, as well as I want the electrical files. So I'm going to scroll down here, find the electrical, and grab the electrical files. And maybe in the civil, let's see if there's a site utility plan or something. Yep, there's my site utility. I just want to make sure I know where the electrical is outside the building. Click on Create Package. It's going to convert these files to PDF, package them up, and then present me with a download link where I can download these files once everything is all bundled up. Depending on the size of your file download, this process could take a little bit of time because we got to go through and convert everything and get it all zipped up and ready to deliver to you. This will let you download the files from our servers directly to your local machine. So you'll have them locally. You can do whatever you need to do with those from there. All right, these files are going to be pictures or TIFFs or JPEGs that are converted back to PDF. So if you do need the original PDF files from the architect or the engineer, you can always ask us for those. They may have more metadata or more layers information that you might need for your estimating tools. So just reach out if that is the case. But for most people, the plans in a TIFF or JPEG seem to work okay. All right, and once your package is ready for download, you'll get this direct download link. You just click on direct download. That's going to download the folder from our servers down to your local file system. You can see this one's 343 megabits. So it did take a little bit of time, but once we get everything packaged up here, it's going to download the files for you. You can download the entire project. You can download just the sheets you need. Just always remember, I'd like to convert those plan files to PDF, or at least bind the plan files to a single PDF, which that would take the files and any file in any folder. So if you have an ARC folder, you would make a multi-page PDF of all the files in that folder. All right, so that's tip number 2, downloading plans. Tip number 3 is tracking projects. Let's go back to the project, and this one is an important tip. Track any project that you're interested in. So if you click under project actions, click on track project, it's going to ask you if you want to save it to your tracked projects. Click OK. What this is going to do, this is going to let me know that you're interested in this project. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, any project that you're interested in, if there's a change, an addenda, if there's a update, a memo, I'm going to send you an email and notify you of that. It also puts all of your tracked projects in one location so you can easily find the projects you're interested in and recall those files. So it makes it super easy. It's a great tip. Track projects. That way you get email updates on any changes to the project. All right, tip number 4 is using the keyword search. So settings and info, you can go to save search. Under save search, you might already have some searches here. You could edit those searches, but we're going to create a new search. And this is going to be our save search. I'm going to say Luke search, and I'm going to search the bidding documents. I'm going to search all project types. I'm going to search all counties. You could also search different states. We only post projects in Montana, Wyoming, North and South Dakota. So it doesn't matter if you click on any of the other states. We don't post opportunities in those areas. All right, once you've got your area, you've got your types and the bidding process that you're going to be searching, then you can add your keywords. I'm going to be looking for electrical and low voltage for this search. And I'm going to search 26,000 of specs. All right, once I've got all my settings set up here and I want to test this thing out, I'm going to click Save Search. Once I click Save Search, I can click on the name of the search to run it. But don't forget, you're going to want to get emails about this search. So if you click Yes here, what it's going to do is every night it's going to run your search. Any hits that it finds, any projects that match your search results, it's going to email you those. So I'm going to click on Luke's search here. It's going to go search all of the documents that are out for bid, look for any matches for electrical or low voltage and 26,000, since those were the tools that are the options that I selected in my search. And once we get everything back, it's going to show us over here the results of those search. So if you see 7 or 57, that's the number of times it found a match in the documents. So I can see low voltage electrical, I can see the original spec manual, and if I click on one of these sections, it'll show me all the places in the documents where it found a match. So that's how you use the keyword search. The keyword search, the thing about it is you're going to want to refine it as you go. There might be different phrases that you see architects or engineers start to use. There might be new terminology. You're going to want to just kind of massage it. So go back to settings and info, save search, you can click on edit. You might need to add words too. You might need to take words away. There might be things you need to change over time, but basically it's going to be kind of a living document that you always are kind of tweaking and working with. It'll show you the last time you ran it, how many hits it found. So that was keyword search, tip number 4. All right, let's take a look at tip number 5. Tip number 5 is the view activity log. View activity log is the most popular portion of our website. So on this 10 Sleep School, if I go to Project Actions, View Activity, it's going to show me all of the activity that's occurred on this job. I always like to change to the sort by user and then sort this alphabetically by company. It's a little bit easier to look at it. And then you can see over here the number of times that the project has been viewed. So you can see some companies have looked at this 1 time, some have looked at it 9 times. Kind of a good way to kind of help you understand who's been looking at it and how much interest this project has been getting. So check out the view activity log. It's a great way to keep an eye on what is going on a project. And for a bonus tip, so that was 5 tips. For a bonus tip, let's talk about add to bidders list. So if we go back to this project, a great way to help bring awareness to your company, get your name out there, is to use the add to bidders list. Click on that under project actions. You can choose which contact at the company you want to add and put in a little note here. Don't forget to choose your category that you're going to be added as, a general contractor, subcontractor, or a supplier. put a little note that kind of tells people what they can expect you're going to be bidding. Might be your scope, might be some details about your bid. Nothing specific, but just high level kind of communications. You can review what other companies do in the notes area here, but this is a great way to help get awareness about your company on the project bidders list. All right, so that was it. That's the 5 tips plus a bonus I got for you guys today on how to take advantage of your Builders Exchange. Don't forget, you can look at all of our website tutorials at youtube.com/buildingsplanroom, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.